Hey guys, so I'm back again with another YouTube video, and as you can see, my hair is popping. So honestly, all I did to my hair was I had a unit. This was a wig with a lace closure, but I had cut off the closure and then I just sewed it on my head. If you want to see a video of how I sewed down my hair, my braiding pattern, and what I did to achieve this look, comment section down below. Anyways, so yeah, in this video I'm just gonna be showing you guys the quick, simple, easy curly hair routine. I had a little chit chat, but yeah, I just demonstrated how I achieved this curly look. Had a little chit chat with you guys, and that's about it. So if you want to see how I did that, keep watching. Love you guys so much. Stay tuned for my next video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and God bless you. Peace and love. Okay, so yes, I'm gonna show you guys how I transformed this hair. So as you can see, the hair looks pretty I'm not gonna say dry, but it looks like it needs some moisture. The curls are kind of dead and there's no life in it. So I'm just gonna show you guys how I put the life back into these curls. And okay guys, so I am back. So all I did so far was I just went and I wet my hair, and I figured I didn't need to show you guys how to do that because it's common sense. All you do is wet your hair. Usually I would do this step in the shower, but because I'm just trying to demonstrate of how I do it, I'm just going to be doing it on camera for you guys. So the first step that I actually do is I just section my hair off into two. My hair, because I paid for it. But I just section this weave or these bundles into two, right? And then all I do is I take conditioner. Now this is the Tresemme 24-hour body conditioner, which you can use any conditioner that you desire, any cheap conditioner that you have. It really doesn't matter. So all you have to do is take the conditioner and you're just gonna run that through the hair. And I'm just gonna brush it like this. As you can see, I'm just brushing it. I'm starting at the ends of the hair and I'm just making my way to the top. Now, whenever I have curly sew-in or I have this wig sewed on, I don't wet all the way up. I don't wet my roots because you don't want to wet your roots. Like, you don't want your braids underneath to be wet and start to get moldy and start to smell. Because for me, I don't wash my hair every day or even every week. So I need to ensure that my braids are not getting wet. So you guys can listen to me talk and just watch how I do it. But yeah, anyways, like I said, just add the conditioner, any conditioner of your choice. Make sure that your curls are popping at the ends and you're good. Anyways, so I'm just gonna comb from the ends all the way up. And then as you can see, I'm just brushing it through and making sure that it's distributed evenly, and that little piece hanging in my face is my real hair. Next, I'm just going to take my gel. So this gel is like the cheapest gel on the planet. I don't even remember how long ago I bought this, but all I know is that it's a big bottle of gel and it's from Volumax and it's called Volumizing Styling Gel. And the hold is 3. That's all this curly hair really needs because I like my curls to be fluffy anyways. I don't need them to be all hard and crispy, so this gel is perfectly fine for me. Next step is I'm just going to take my fingers and I'm just going to run it through the hair. And then I'm just going to scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. And then I just repeat the same thing on the other side. So yeah, scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. Next step for me is to just blend my leave out. So for me, I do have some heat damage at this side part of my hair. So that's the part of hair that I left out because it would blend the easiest with this hair. The rest of my hair is way too kinky to blend with this hair. So I just left out the part of my hair that has the most heat damage. I know that sounds so whack, but it works, okay? Anyway, so I'm just going to take the Eco Styling Gel, as you can see, and I'm just going to add that to my leave out. Now, and all I'm doing is that I'm just shaping my hair in the way that I want my hair to fall, and I'm just kind of like trying to hide my leave out part so that it really just looks blended and it's really just flowing all together. And I just scrunch it in, move it around. I scrunch at the top of my head just to add more volume. I see a thread there, but I'm just going to leave it alone. And then I just keep scrunching until I like how it looks. And then after that, I'm going to get into the other part. I'm just going to take this Argan Oil Cream of Nature edge control. I love this edge control. I don't care what anybody says. This edge control holds my hair perfectly fine. It's not hard. It's just right. However, if you have kinkier hair and maybe it doesn't hold your edges, then maybe you should invest in a different kind of edge control. But for me, this one works perfectly fine. Gonna fake some baby hairs in that corner, in that corner of my head. And then anyways, I'm gonna show you guys how I do my edges. So I just take the brush and I just brush, put it behind my ears, fix my baby hairs right there, or my fake baby hairs, whatever you want to call it. And then I'm just gonna brush down this side. That looks a little too dramatic. Anyways, and that is it. And literally I'm done. So the next step for me is to blow dry. Now usually I would let this hair air dry, but because I want you guys to see how the hair looks when it's all dry and nice and fluffy and big, I'm gonna use my Conair blow dryer. I would usually use a diffuser nozzle, but it's way deep in my cupboard and I can't even be bothered to look for it right now. So I'm just gonna go through and dry my hair. I'll show you guys a small little clip of how I do it, but the rest of it is pretty self-explanatory, so just keep watching. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm just using my fingers and I'm literally just shaking around my hair just to make sure that all the parts of it are dry, especially at the roots, because I do not want my roots to be wet at all. If the ends are about 80%, 95% dry, I'm okay with that. I'll leave it at that. But as for my roots, they have to be completely dry. 5 minutes. I don't even think I was blow drying for a full 5 minutes because I kept stopping to press play and stuff on the camera. But anyways, and all I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna take my hand and I'm just gonna fluff out the hair and make it all big and fluffy, because the bigger the hair, the more they stare. I'm joking. No, I actually just like big hair. I don't care about anybody looking at me. It's just my preference. If you don't want your hair to be this big, all you have to do is just dry it and just leave it, or just let the hair air dry and it'll just dry more tamed and there'll be less frizz, and I'm sure you get what I mean. So anyways, and that completes the curly hair routine for this hair. Like I said, if you want me to do a hair review on the hair, just leave it down in the comment section down below, and I have no problem doing a full review on the hair, and I'll tell you guys a bit about the closure and stuff like that. So yeah, just comment down below and I'll do that for you guys. So next I'm just gonna be doing a very light makeup, and I'm just gonna have a little chit chat with my ladies out there. So I just wanted to give some like relationship advice and stuff like that. You know, I am perfect, but you know, I live and I learn and stuff like that. You know, I just want to say, ladies out there that are looking for the one or significant other or boyfriend and stuff like that, honestly, don't date just to date. You know what I mean? Like, when you're looking for somebody, you're looking for something that is long term. You know what I mean? So there are certain boundaries and certain expectations that you need to set for yourself in order to get what you want. And the problem that, you know, this world has, and a lot of the women out there have, is that they're setting these boundaries and stuff like that, but they're not living up to it. You know, they find these men, and in the beginning the men are good, and then after a while, you know, they start to, oh, I got her now, so now I don't have to do this or I don't have to do that. No, it doesn't work like that. When you're dating somebody for something that is long term, you're choosing that person daily. You're choosing to love that person. You're choosing to be with that person daily. So you don't just wake up one morning and decide that you don't want to treat that person good, or you don't want to, you know, love on that person and show them how you feel about them and stuff like that. So I just wanted to say that, ladies, don't lower your expectations just for a guy. Don't let your emotions come between, you know, expectations that you set for yourself. You know what you want. So that's what, if you believe that it's yours, you're gonna have it. Don't lower your expectations for anybody. You know, respect yourself and love yourself. You know, you'll find somebody that really loves you and wants to take care of you and wants to pursue you for marriage, not just to date them and then break up after a couple months. You'll find someone, you know, pray about it, ask God about it, and he will do that for you. He has no problem, because, you know, he tells you it's better to marry than to burn. You shouldn't just be out there having sex with any and anybody. You know, you need to find somebody that, you know, wants to be with you until death does you part, until death do you part. And then, you know, you live your life, you grow together. These are the kind of things that you want for yourself. You know, don't devalue yourself for anybody. If you want a life with somebody, if you want a marriage, then that's what you go for. You set your expectations for that, and that's what you aim for, and that's what you're gonna get, because when you believe it, it's yours. You know, you speak good things into your life. Don't just think you're nobody. Don't just settle for a guy that doesn't want to love you and love on you and respect you and treat you like a lady. No, you don't do that. You're loved by God, of all people. And if you're loved by God, then you shouldn't allow other people to treat you bad, especially a man. You shouldn't be losing sleep over any guy. So I just wanted to say that, ladies, set your expectations. If you want marriage, then you go for marriage. If you want just another boyfriend, then that's your problem. But I'm sorry, I don't want that, so I'm gonna go for what I want. But anyways, guys, you know, I've learned that when your hair is done, not talking about relationships anymore, but when your hair is done, like, you don't need a lot of makeup to look cute at all. Like, honestly, all you need is some makeup, some blush, and some lip gloss. Fill in your eyebrows a little bit and you're good to go. Like, you know. But yeah, you know, I'm so tired of seeing these females on Instagram just, you know, putting their self out there, and then they say they want this and want that, but they don't portray their self like in that manner. Like, if you want a husband and you want a man to respect you, you have to, you know, show that you want them to respect you. You're not gonna let the whole world see your body. You know what I mean? You're not gonna put your whole body out there on Instagram and then say you want a man that's gonna love you and respect you. Like, it doesn't work like that. Anyway, so what you put out there is what you're gonna get. If you want a man to respect you, then you show that respect for yourself, and they will respect you. And if they still don't respect you, then you move on. You find somebody else, or you chill out and you wait for that guy to come along, and he will. So yeah, comment section down below what you want to see, and I'll try and put that content out for you. But as for me, this look is done. I just want to thank everybody so much for all the support that I've been receiving this far. I appreciate it so much, and all it does, it just motivates me to keep going and to keep recording videos and to keep being me, because, you know, I'm just me, and I want people to love me for who I am. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to act like anybody else. I don't want to be anybody else. I want to be comfortable in my own skin. I want to be confident in who I am and who God made me to be. I want to live. I want to learn. I want to move on in life. I want to flourish. And, you know, and I want to put God above all things in my life. It's not about anybody else. It's about God. It's about how he feels. It's about honoring him. So I don't want to be anybody else. I just want people to be drawn to me and who I am. And that's why I decided to start YouTube, and, you know, so that I can just embrace who I am. You know, I don't have to try and be anybody else but myself. And, you know, present myself to you guys so that, you know, other women out there can just love their self and just embrace their self. Anyways, guys, keep going, keep pushing, keep moving forward, and look back. I love you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. God bless you guys.